Alright guys, so today I'm out here at the Verde River. I'm looking for a new deposit of clay that I can use for some pottery. Thought this might be an interesting video to share with you guys. Some really cool looking rock formations around me. Even somebody decided to build their nest here in this cactus. How about that? That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go see what we can find.
And so the search for clay begins.
Alright, so I was really hoping this might be some good clay here. It is a little bit of clay, but it's mixed in with a lot of gritty sand. So I really don't want nothing to do with that. Getting this all cleaned out would be a pain. This is kind of cool though. Look at these beautiful rocks. Oh man.
This time of the year is always spectacular. All the leaves change their colors. Well, the trees out here that actually do change color.
So I found this really neat small piece of red jasper. Look how beautiful that is. I think I'm gonna polish this one up. This is a good little keeper.
Look at this amazing, beautiful aerial acrobat. Wow! A rare sight to see. A vermilion flycatcher. This guy was awesome. And he sure has some beautiful colors about him, doesn't he? And he sure is putting on quite the display. Beautiful. More desert wandering. So many trees.
Alright, so I finally made it to the Verde River. Look at this beautiful view behind me. Wow. All those beautiful colors. Still haven't found any clay yet though, so let's get back to it and see what we can find.
Hard to believe it's December. It looks a lot more like autumn right now out here. But wow, look at this view. Ah, the sound of the river sure can be quite tranquil. But it can be pretty turbulent. Either way, I always find it very calming.
Amazing day it is to be out here exploring the Verde River. It's so beautiful, so nice and overcast. I just love days like this. I still haven't found any clay unfortunately though, so I'm gonna keep looking around for some. Well, even if you don't quite find what you come out to look for, it's still really beautiful just to relax and explore around. Boy, it's so beautiful out here.
Oh, I just love horses, don't you? Look at these beautiful horses living out the good life over here.
Alright, I got really lucky today. I got some Verde River horses right behind me. They're just drinking and having some fun over there. Looks like a really cool family.
grab a few pictures. I'm gonna leave them alone and head in the opposite direction. Let them enjoy themselves. Well, these trees that grow out here sure can get pretty dense quick. I always find it interesting how you can go from forest to desert in just a matter of feet. Uh-oh, well this was a dead end, but it sure was worth the look, right? Oh, so many rocks. I had to fight the urge to want to examine some of them. So many. So many. Alright, so I'm getting closer to a spot where I'd usually gather my clay in this area. Let's keep going. So it doesn't take long for this place to turn into a desert of jungle goodness. I just love the crazy looking trees out here. That one's all gnarled and wild. So neat. Must be a raven somewhere on the other side. Looked like it might have been clay at first. Has that crackled look, but as soon as you crumble it up, you can feel all the grit and sand and silt in it, so this stuff isn't any good. This wild looking tree here. Alright, so finally made it to my clay spot. This stuff is really good, even though it's surface layer stuff. It doesn't require too much cleaning. If any, you can just get this wet and it becomes pretty workable right away. It's got a nice brown to it when it is fully dried, even though it looks really light. It dries to a nice dark brown. So I'm going to gather some of this up and hopefully get this bag filled up, so I can use quite a bit for a project I'm working on. Stuff right here. Some weird stickers in it though. Are you shedding, Mr. Plant? Sure looks like it. Some branches, twigs. We'll have to filter those out, but I think I've got enough. Oh, sweet monkeys. Now I've got to hike back with this big old bag
and a few rocks that I've collected along the way. One of these days I'm definitely gonna have to invest in a pack mule or something for all this stuff. Alright, this has been so much fun. It's time to start heading back. Hopefully I'll find some other interesting things along the way.
Oh, I just love this overcast sky. It's sure made for one nice moody atmosphere. And of course, a real quick time lapse.
Alright guys, so that about wraps it up for today's adventure. Had a real fun time exploring the Verde, finding a little bit of clay, found some cool rocks, and I left a lot of them behind. Just a really wonderful, beautiful day. We got a storm coming in soon later this week, so I'm super excited about that as we wrap up the month of December. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you really enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining in today.